here we have the confirmation of the first two matches, the mixed doubles, to Lee Yong-dae and partner Shin, winning in 2 sets, 21-18, 21-17. And the women's doubles of Lo and Lo, winning 21-8, 21-11, in a very comfortable win in the match we've just seen. Yet to come up, we have Tan and Tan from Malaysia, men's doubles, against Agriawan and his partner Suwadi from Indonesia. A match we're looking forward to see in a very short time. And as you can see, we have a lot of matches for you this afternoon and evening. So we are just on to the 3rd out of 8 matches. We have the next match coming up, men's doubles between Tan Boon Yong and Tan Wee Kyong from Malaysia against Barry Angriawan and Ricky Suwadi of Indonesia. And the linesmen already taking their places on the chairs around the court, and we're waiting for the players to come in. Be a very interesting match, in my opinion, as the young Indonesian pair, Angriawan and Suwadi, beat the number 3 seed Endo and Hayakawa of Japan 24-22, 21-19 yesterday. What a victory it was for them. And they are up against Tan Boon Yong and Tan Wee Kyong which is the new partnership of Malaysia.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tan Bun Hong and Tan Wee Kyong, Malaysia, and Barry Andriawan, Ricky Karangatuani, Indonesia.
And here we have the two Malaysian players, Tan Bun Hong in front and his partner Tan Wee Kyong just following him. And as we see here at the Indonesian Open, players throwing souvenirs to the crowds. And obviously there's a massive support for the Indonesian pair. And we will obviously have the toss of the coin first. And you can see that all players really ready to go. Eager to start game and start warming up and getting the first few minutes going and get that little bit of nervousness out of the system. Go to the Malaysian pair first. With the back to the camera here is Tan Bun Hong, the left-hander. He's born in 1987 in Alor in Malaysia. He's 188 high and hitting very hard. And here we got the Indonesian pair. And we have Angriawan, the taller one, and the more heavy built to the left, and their world ranking is 21 in the world at the moment, and their win-loss record for 2014 is 6-6. So it's a relatively young pair, both players 21 years of age, and as I said earlier, they had a marvelous win yesterday against the number 3 seeded a pair from Japan, Endo and Hayakawa, winning 24, 22, 21, 19. It was a very, very close match. And here we have Tan Bun Hong and Tan Wee Kyong. And Tan Bun Hong is 26 years of age, and his partner 25, and is from Johor in south of Malaysia, close to the borders of Singapore.
Ready to play.
And it's a new partnership. I can tell you that Tan Bun Hong partnered Hun in the Thomas Cup in India, beating the number 1 seeded pair from Indonesia, Asad and Setiawan, in the crucial semi-final against Indonesia to make that very impressive win of 3-0. And later on in the year, Tan Bun Hong is also going to partner another one, which is Gu Wishim, for the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow 2014. He's a very experienced player, Tan Bun Hong, and it will be very interesting to see how he will fare with his new partner here in this tournament. The best result of the Indonesian pair was the Asian Games in 2013, where they reached the final and got a silver medal.
On my right, Barry Angriawan and Ricky Karangatuani, Indonesia. And on my left, Tan Bun Hong and Tan Wee Kyong, Malaysia. Tan Wee Kyong to serve.
That's how we normally see the two Malaysian players. They love to play aggressive badminton. And Tan Boon Hyung is recorded as one of the hardest hitters in the game with his left hand. And he was really at the forefront in Delhi, in India, at the Thomas Cup, bringing the Malaysian team to the finals of the Thomas Cup, where they lost 3-2 to Japan in a thrilling match.
Service over. 3-1.
Oh, that's well left. Lots of confidence in leaving that shot. It was only about an inch out, but still very confident it would go long on that baseline. Look at that. He wasn't even looking. So Angriaban and Suwadi really have to find that form that took them to the second round when they beat the Japanese pair yesterday, which was a very, very good win. On the other hand, the Malaysians, they had really to struggle. It was a very tight fight against Jongjit and Pek of Thailand, where they lost the first game 21-12 and then winning 21-18, 21-19. So 3 rallies, 3 points in a row for the Indonesians, being 5-1 down, now only 1 point down. Going long on that baseline. The trick shot from Tan Boon Hyung. That's obviously how the Indonesian pair as well would like to play. Aggressive style, and it's all about getting the initiative. In these men's doubles, they're all so aggressive. Very strong in their attacks. So all back to square. 7-all. That's good. Really, really good by Tan Boon Hyung. That block shot and then the follow-up. And then right into that forehand is left. He's waiting for it. Very good anticipation. So Boon Hyung is normally a very good server here once again. But as you can see, he's standing still. He's not really moving forward when he is following up on that serve, and therefore it's very easy to just block it at the net. And he's got to find some other solutions, but he doesn't want to lift it, so obviously it would be like a mid-court shot. score is an iron. The stadium is boiling in support of Angriaban and Subadi. It's called in.
Service over. 10, 9.
That's well left. That's really well left. And once again, we saw that Punyong is getting slightly on that defensive side on his third shot. That's where we want to see him, up there in the big smashes, setting his partner up. That was a really big opportunity for Wee Kyung, but he missed it. And we've got the coaches on the court, and here we have the confirmation of the mid-game interval. 11-10 for Indonesia, the smallest of margins. And as you see, we have the Malaysians onto court first, and the coach, Pang Chichang, is leaving the court, giving his players advice. We have to see whether it's a trend or not, but I think for the time being that the Malaysians are not getting very well out of this service situation, and they have to be more aggressive than what they are presently.
11-12.
It's all about the serve, the return, and that third shot. And I think at the moment the Malaysian combination is not really getting well out of that. Again into a defensive situation, well played by the Indonesians. And what an interception there by Suwadi. Really very, very good. A little bit lucky, but that's what it takes now and again. Going long.
14-11.
That's better for the Malaysians. Good follow-up there by Suwadi. The quicker and the more agile of the two players. So far, there is no doubt that on the Malaysian combination, that Wee Kyung has been the slightly weak of the two, made a number of unforced errors. And it's time for the court to be marked from this perspiration Even though the air conditioning is working in the stadium, it's still not cold. It's very pleasant. And that's something new I think we see from Bun Hyung lately. When he was playing his former partner, Koo Kun Kiet, he was always at the back and Koo was at the front. But here we see Bun Hyung is much more likely to charge towards the net. And it would be nice to see now if Bun Hyung is becoming the captain of their combination of their team, being twice or once All England champion and has won a World Championship bronze and silver in 2009 and 2010. He's got to take control and help his partner in resurrecting this combination, 13-17 down, and they really have to find the answer now if they want to get back into this first game. It's a very good rally by the Malaysians, all set up by very good serving by Wee Kyong. The serve was perfect, got well out of that service situation, setting up the attack and managed to finish it off by Bun Hyung at the net. Textbook rally by the Malaysians. Yeah, a clear sign of indecisions by the Malaysian combination. Surely they're not normally playing together in tournaments, and this was a clear sign of it. And obviously it's an opportunity for the Indonesian pair trying to offset and find the gaps in that mid-court area. Only 2 points away from this first game. Been serving really well. That's impressive that the umpire allows the players to towel down and get something to drink this close to the end of this first game. As we all know, in the book of laws it says continuous play, and obviously being this close to the end of this first game, they should not have been allowed to towel down in my book, but obviously the umpire's giving the course. Good return, really nice. once again, well played by Suwadi. Good change of return of serve, giving them game points, 20-17 up. And the Malaysian pair survived the first.
18-20.
Got it, second time of asking. 21-18 for Barry Angriawan and Ricky Suwadi. From this mistake from Tan Boon Yong. The massive pressure in this rally, the attack from the word go by the Indonesians paid off, and here we got the confirmation. The first game, 17 minutes of 21-18. And once again, the Malaysian pair is not making full use of this break between the games. They're not really talking a lot about tactics, what to do next, how they can counter-attack this situation where you can see the Indonesian pair is making full use of the break. That's really good, very good angle by Wee Kyung, very well created. Obviously, the favorite format of the Indonesians, the Suwadi at the front, and Angriawan at the back with a big smash. So the Malaysians off to a good start. 4-1 up. So very good start for the Malaysian combination here. 6-2 up. Very different to the first game.
7-2.
And perhaps Wee Kyung is sort of stepping up now. Nice serve. And very well played on that third shot on the return of serve.
Service over. 3-7.
And once again, the curse of the commentator. Here we see service mistake by Wee Kyung. Very strong at the net.
Service over.
Suwari.
8-3.
Once again, we see that Tan Boon Hyung is serving really well, setting it up.
Service over. 4-9.
And the string gone. But luckily for Boon Hyung, it did not make a difference. He still managed to finish it off. Very good fighting spirit from Suwari here on the floor, but all in vain. And 10-5 for the Malaysian combination. So Malaysia into the mid-game interval with a healthy lead of 11-6. And obviously had a very good start to this second game. And the score so far, 26 minutes.
4-1, 20 seconds.
First game for Indonesia, 21-18, but now trailing 11-6 to the Malaysian combination of Tan Boon Hyung and Tan Wee Kyung. took the chance. It's called in.
12-6.
And I think also it landed well in that baseline. Very nice lift. Good length. It's a very good rally. It's in, yes. Well, keep it in play. Good defense from both ends. And unfortunately for Malaysia, Wee Kiong smashed that one, the last one wide. And point for Indonesia. I think it's good placement, as you can see, on that forehand side of the backhand defense. Yeah, that's much better by Bun Hyun.
14-7.
Again, Malaysian pairs taking up that challenge around the net.
15-7.
And managed to win it once again. And that's when they got in trouble, when the Wee Kiong did not get that third shot.
8-15. Service over. 16-8. Service over.
I think it was the right thing
9-16.
of Bun Hyun to try to attempt to go for that one. It's sending the right signal to his opponents that, you know, please be aware, I'm ready to take it if you're playing it slightly loose.
10-16.
So will we see a small comeback here? Only time will tell.
11-16.
16-11 down.
Net.
Good attacking
Service
play
over.
by Malaysia, by
17-11.
Bun Hyun. That cross-court smash across the body, setting it up for the right-hander to finish it off. Wee Kiong had a fairly open opportunity.
Service over. 12-17.
And no one wonder why Bun Hyong got caught by surprise. Wee Kyung was so close of touching that return of serve and decided not to go for it, and obviously it surprised his partner quite a lot. Somehow it looks like Suwadi is really forgetting that Tan Bun Hyong is left-handed. He played it right up to that forehand and got caught by surprise. Down to 4 points now. Still a very tall order for the Indonesian combination to come back, but it's not impossible. That's a massive support for the Indonesian pair in this stadium. Every time they win a rally, as you can hear, the crowd is way, way behind them. So now only 3 points adrift. Now only 2 points adrift. Somehow I feel that Wee Kyung is feeling the pressure, knowing that he's got to perform. Bun Hyong still not ready, and it's out. Well left.
Service over. 90.
So I think that could be the deciding factor in this second game. That flick serve out, 3 points advantage again for Malaysia. 19-16 and only 2 points to win this second game.
Once again, Wee Kyung is exposed at the net here on that third shot.
Service over. 20 game point.
And game point has arrived for Malaysia. 2 in total this far. And here it comes.
Game.
Well played by Tan Bun Hyong.
Second game. Won by Tan Bun Hyong and Tan
Definitely
Hyong, 21-18.
the better of the two players in the Malaysian combination. I still don't think that Wee Kyung has really stepped up and into this match, really getting caught a lot around the net situation. But here we saw the final shot by Bun Hyong. and the confirmation of all back to square one. 21-18, 18-21. All depends on what side you're looking at it, whether you are looking at it from the Indonesian point of view or the Malaysian point of view. Still have the Indonesian pair talking, discussing how to get into this third game and how to get a decisive lead. No doubt that's what they're discussing. And I think Suwari to the right has been very impressive. Yeah, Suwari toweling down, getting ready.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Tan Bun Hyong has changed his shirt, which is a good idea. I think he's, from previous experiences, he's sweating a lot. So we don't need to get the court mocked too often. Good serve, good attack on the net again. Being in Delhi just 3 weeks ago, when I was there for the Thomas and Uber Cup, watching the Malaysian pairs playing, I saw that Wee Kyong and his partner Go Wee Shem, they played really impressive badminton, and I don't think that Wee Kyong today has been able to find that same kind of form as what we saw some 3 weeks ago. So a very good start for the Indonesian pair. And once again, the challenge by Suwari at the net, challenging Wee Kyong. And once again he was successful. Look at that, that's the challenge. And it's going wide. See, that's much better by Bunion. Much better return of serve. Setting it up nicely for him. Yeah, I can understand his frustration, Suwari. He could just have blocked it at the net. He was way up there. That's the one. There was no one there to cover that net. And he could just have blocked it, but he chose to lift it, and obviously they were waiting, the opponents from Malaysia. Oh, what a lovely return by Angriawan. Such a delicate net touch. once again we see it's exactly the same pattern as what we've seen in a long, long time now. The challenge on to Wee Kyung at that net.
Service over. 4-6.
Well left.
Service over.
It's cool.
7-4.
But somehow, had that one been in, I still think that Bun Hyung got well out of that one. And that is well played by Angriawan, standing his ground
8-4.
in this defense and passing Bun Hyung straight down the line.
Service over. 5-8.
And the Indonesian combination here trying to do what they did to done to Wee Kyung the whole match, but not successful against Bun Hyung. Lucky for the Indonesians.
9-5.
Good shot by Suwari. Setting off the 4-point lead of 9-5 in this third and deciding game. Much better return here by Tan Wee Kyung. But it hasn't really been a match of fantastic play. A lot of sort of exchanges around the serve, how to get the initiative. And as we see here, a few too many mistakes on easy shots. I wouldn't say completely unforced errors, but it was pretty close in this instance. So suddenly the gap is closed just to 1 point. 9-5 deficit changed to only 9-8. And that's good. It's much better by Wee Kyung. Very nice block and very good follow-up. Again, the Indonesian pair, they don't want to lift it. They hate lifting it. It's obvious that they try to play all these low shots, block shots, net shots, half-court shots. They hate lifting it. So Bun Hyung is questioning this one here. Did that touch Wee Kyung or not? The umpire say yes. And Tan Bun Hyung is really not happy. I'm sure the umpire is saying it's her call. And Tan Bun Hyung can do nothing. He's just got to accept it. It's very hard to see on these slow motion pictures whether his partner Wee Kiong touched it or not.
Play.
The umpires call it, and it's 10-9 for Indonesia.
Service over. 10-all.
And that's a very good reply by Tan Bung Hyung. That's the way to do it. Straight back on it. Very good cross-court smash. And one more coming there. What a good answer. 2 points
Interval.
and a 1 point lead at the mid-game interval for Malaysia. Here we got the confirmation, 11-10 in this deciding game. And once again, the coach is talking to the players, urging them on, trying to win.
20 seconds.
And nice to see that Pang Chi-Chang is spending almost the whole mid-game interval trying to get some messages across to his players.
11-10. Play.
So Wee Kiong, 11-10. Good return of serve. That's a very nice, surprising angle. Good shot. Very good shot.
11-all. Service over. 12-11.
One of the best rallies we've seen so far from Wee Kiong. Giving Malaysia a 1 point lead. It was the right idea. There was a massive gap
12-all.
cross court, but it should have been a block, a softer shot. Not this kind of drive that he missed and played it into the net. That's in.
Service over.
That cross-court smash seems to be a very strong weapon for the Malaysians, catching the Indonesians off guard. Suddenly, Malaysia's in the front, 14-13. After being down 9-5, then caught up and had an 11-10 lead at the mid-game interval, and now it's 14-all. Once again, it was Tan Bun Hyung's very strong attack. Made the difference here. Made a straight winner Can this be decisive?
14.
A 2-point lead now, 16-14. And I think the best of the two Malaysians are serving Tan Boon Hyong, and he's been serving really well. And may it not be the commentator's curse this time. No, good. Very, very solid defense by the Malaysians. The last attacking shot went long on that baseline. And here, leaving it. Great defense by the Malaysians. Having a 3-point lead now. That's good. Very, very good by Wee Kiong. Yeah, and I think he has really stepped up a bit here in this third and decisive game. Played some impressive winners and helping Malaysia to this 18-15 lead as what we have now. And what we discussed earlier, it's good to see that Wee Kiong is stepping up, stepping into that one and not allowing his opponent to play that drop shot on the return of serve. And that makes the whole difference. And he should have done that a lot earlier, and I don't think the Malaysian combination would have been in trouble as what we've seen so far. And once again, the umpire is allowing the players to towel down, despite the fact that we are very close to the end of this match. Yeah, Tan Boon Hyong is cheering on the crowds, and that's why we hear all the booing here. So got 5 match points, 20-15. And once again, the challenge on Wee Kiong.
16-20.
First match point saved by the Indonesians. Too much point saved. Watch out, yes. And here we go. The final point, once again, Tan Boon Hyong securing the point. Played a very good match, a solid match. I would have liked, though, to see him take more the captain's role in this combination and really helping his partner. And here we got the confirmation: 18-21, 21-18, 21-17 to Tan Boon Hyung and Tan Wee Kiong, Malaysia. So now the players are leaving the court, and surely we will have the highlights of this match coming up very shortly. And there we have it. And I think if the Indonesians in this match has been a little more eager to change their tactics, it was very good when they were challenging Wee Kiong at the net here, but I think they should have been prepared to lift it a little bit more now and again to make these changes in a variation in their game, because it was so obvious that whatever they would play towards the net, towards the mid-court area, and did not want to lift it at all. And obviously playing a match or a game plan like that for the whole duration of 3 games, obviously your opponent is getting to notice it and counter-attacking your whole game plan. And here we have the results from today so far, the mixed doubles and the women's doubles, and here the men's doubles of Tan and Tan winning in 3 games, and we are now having Simon Sentosa coming up against Hu Hyun from Hong Kong, and it will be a thrilling match. And we have 8 matches in total for you this afternoon and evening, so there are lots of badminton in front of you still, and I hope you're joining us behind the screens at home, watching TV and watching this wonderful game of badminton, and having 3 singles to finish off with: women's singles, men's singles, and a women's singles.